Aloha from Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Utah State Aggies, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this. And the Rainbow Warriors will kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Utah State's offense will have the first possession of the game. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
Man, that's not the start they needed. You're already the underdog. You've struggled this season going against a really good team. First drive, first possession, man, what do? You turn the football over. That's probably why they have a losing record.
Great place to start for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. Got the quick pass. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21. The Rainbow Warriors with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Barfield. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rainbow Warriors will go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Deep shot for the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Offense is stopped. Will be returned on down.
Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught in the backfield. It's Starling. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Catches it at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, what a cut! Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. The give on the option. Running into the open space. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The Rainbow Warriors with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Indiana went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Hoosiers always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Barnes. Finds his man, it's Thompson. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll do it himself. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This Utah State offense has it going. On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Pocket breaking down. Slithers into space. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man, really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass, but then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guy, so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
The run to the right. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. Snagged in the middle, it's Davis. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The give out of the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. Caught in the backfield, it's Jacobs. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big 3rd down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
Splits the uprights, it's good. And the kick is good, and guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And we're all square as he set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all this.
Oh, he's got some space. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. From the gun, the running back has it. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. And the Rainbow Warriors are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. They bring the punter onto the field now. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air, it's Barnes. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
To the air on 2nd down. Using the quick game. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Rainbow Warriors come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Sweet cut there. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Quarterback moving. Let's take a second to think about Hawaii. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number 1 on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes. It just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. These two teams feeling each other out a bit, down 10-3 as they open this drive. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looking for a man. It's Barnes. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They've already put up a couple of scores, and now they have it again up 10-3. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Looking downfield, it's Barnes. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Grabbed over the middle, it's Thompson. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
3rd down coming.
Now the play fake. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. Gonna run it. It's Sims. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. The Rainbow Warriors will call on their punt team. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Gives it on the option. Follows a good block there, picks up 3s out to the 9. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Starling. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looking to pass. It's Barnes. And down he goes back at the 3.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like...
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
And the Rainbow Warriors will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They'll give it to the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Barnes. They've got the screen set up. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Snap it to the back. Creates a little space. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Finding an escape route. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Caught in the backfield. It's Jacobs. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll move the wide receiver to the ground to try to move the chains. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a 4th down. What a play by this defensive front. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Oh, he's got a chance. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Quickly complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Bringing the heat. Got room to work. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. The Rainbow Warriors with the 1st and 10. Looking for room, it's Sims. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Inside the 40. Across the 25, he's got room. And after the huge scramble, he slides and gets down. Terrific run to get out of trouble.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
And the Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. Handoff to the lone back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Just drives it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, we head to Dallas for a final update on one of the best games every year, the Red River Rivalry. Oklahoma was able to ride away on that Sooner schooner with the win, but not necessarily without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. To throw, it's Barnes. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Makes the grab. It's Boyd. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the right. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Takes the handoff. It's Barfield. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. No good. The lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking downfield, it's Barnes. Got a man, it's Jacobs.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Aggies line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Boyd. Getting closer and closer to midfield, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. They'll run the screen. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Got his man in the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. That's caught. It's Harris. He'll step out of bounds at the 13, and that gives him a little bit more room. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Rainbow Warriors will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Looks it in at the 40. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. And a nice pickup on the run, and gets down to avoid contact. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Finds a little space. Turning it on! Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. He breaks a tackle. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Power football with the run. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Quick step and go. Touchdown, Utah State. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Number 60.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Utah State, 10.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their... And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
It is hard to continue to get up and get up and get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They're continuing to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Picks up just a... Brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. And the Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
And the Aggies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Starling. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Looking to throw. It's Barnes. Pressure coming. Creates a little room. There he goes. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. This Utah State offense has it going. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. It's a draw. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on 4th. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And guys, after that field goal, brand new ball game, all tied up. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Here's a heat. What great protection, and he lets it go down the middle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Going to sling it on second down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Wants to throw again. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 15.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
The Rainbow Warriors will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Sims. Oh, he got loose. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Rainbow Warriors, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hawaii!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Kansas State looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program that's won before, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out. Top 25 teams and a very clear outcome today, guys. Ought to be fun to see how the rankings are impacted this week.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Here's the pressure. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch. It's Sims. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Looking for the score. Touchdown, Hawaii. Fit it in the window for the score. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They make the big play, get the touchdown.
And he tacks on the extra point.
27. Utah State, 13.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Breaks into the open. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, it's Barnes. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Fires to the right. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Quickly out to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Looking to throw on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. They're setting up the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. The Rainbow Warriors will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll try to pop the draw. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Right back to the well. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Rainbow Warriors really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
They'll run the counter. Got the first down and still on his feet. They'll immediately call timeout. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Wants to throw. It's Barnes. Pulls it in. It's Thompson. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And on first down, they're running out the field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust.
Fielded in the end zone. It's White. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Trying to set the tone with the run. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Gonna take a shot. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. With that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. To the air on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Harris. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. To the ground with the back. Nice move to keep running. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a 1st down. The Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. They'll ride Davis here. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To the air, it's Barnes. Pocket breaking down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. With the catch, it's Thompson. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. The short hands, it's Boyd. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the left. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Another sack on the day. This offense has to do something different. Maybe bring in more bodies, run max protection, keep more guys in the block, only send a couple guys out to run pass patterns. You got to do something different. But bottom line, you got to protect that QB.
Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Here's the return. He gets a block. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And into the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3, showing it all on that run. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
It's now 2nd and goal.
Looking to fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And I want to be aggressive in these situations. When I got 2nd and goal, I want to go out and try to get that touchdown. But I do like how he didn't force the ball into coverage, didn't make a big mistake, throw a turnover in this area. You want to make sure you can guarantee points. You still got 3rd and goal coming up, and if you want to go for it on 4th.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
That's 2 plays in a row now. I think this quarterback's been a bit too greedy. Down by the goal line. I know you want to throw a touchdown. You want to make the highlight-type play, but you've got to be smart. You got to know the situation. You got to throw the ball away if nobody's open.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in the SEC so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different. Alabama opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
And the Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air, it's Barnes. Here comes the heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They're just hoping to get a little breathing room for the punt. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety.
Well, the defense can smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. He's in open space downfield.
Returner is tackled out at the 41.
Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Bringing the heat. Running to Green. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. The Rainbow Warriors are on the move. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Off the play fake. The quick out. Touchdown, Warriors! And the beatdown has ensued. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Let's see, he can block, he can catch, he can run. Yeah, let's just forget about the blocking for now. The catching, the running, the scoring is dangerous.
And they do the dirty work, but this is what they would prefer to do. These guys want to catch touchdown passes. Most of these guys were wide receivers in high school, and they show you why. They'll go up, get that football, make plays for the quarterback.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Utah State, 13.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
Take over. 1st and 10.
Looking for a man, it's Barnes. Throws for the tight end. On target to the left. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Starling. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. A 3rd down try for the offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pulls it in. It's Thompson. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front and how good their pass rush has been.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll go to the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Barnes. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Fakes to grab. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
And the Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
On to attempt the try. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Starling. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
1st and 10.
Out of the gun to give to the back. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Back to throw, it's Barnes. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
All right, I know we're winning, and that's great. But at some point, we got to stop getting our quarterback killed. Like, we got to protect the most important player on the field. Please?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They go to the draw, and the ball's free in the backfield. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. The give to Davis. Picks up the first down. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one, Reese, that this team was going to try to use their speed and take advantage of it, and they did right there. Nice gain on the run play to the right. Found plenty of running room in that defense. They've got to find a way to get there. Make pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Oh, better look out! They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, Auburn and Georgia have just wrapped up the Deep South's oldest rivalry. Here's a look at the latest chapter. Georgia was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Dogs team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Sure happened today.
First play of the drive, wants to throw.
Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Rainbow Warriors are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And this defense has had enough. They've been burned by this guy one too many times already in this game, and they've been trying to make the adjustments on the sideline and in the locker room, and finally they're able to get to him. And they did it because all 11 guys were on the same page. It wasn't just one guy trying to be a hero and get out of his gap. Everybody did their job, and they got him down for a big loss on that sack.
And the Rainbow Warriors will send out the punt unit. Wants to return it. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. And the Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
Thank you very much. That's what the quarterback's thinking on that last play. I think he was even shocked that his receiver was that wide open downfield. He'll take it.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Barfield. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Slings it downfield. Finds a man on the left. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Looking for space, it's Sims. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Rainbow Warriors have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
7 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Hauls it in. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He's not afraid to go deep. Got his man to the left. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. How about that one? 4th and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for the first down.
Man, does that sting. Defensively, you get him in the perfect situation. You know they're going to pass the football. You play the ball deep, and you give up a deep pass. That is a back-breaking play.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
2nd down coming up.
Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Lane. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
3rd down coming.
He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Give to the back. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. Slams it ahead. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup in. A lot of times there's so much cautiousness. You just don't want to run them that much, or you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook. And you can see it there, and you can see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. Wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
They decided to go for it on 4th down, and that was not easy, man. These windows open and close so quickly when you're throwing into the end zone, but really nice timing by the quarterback, and because of that, on 4th down, it's a touchdown.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. Let's see what he can do with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Rainbow Warriors send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Spits it out to the back. Finds his man. It's Davis. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
At the 36. 3rd down coming.
Rides the back on the option, the give. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. He got it. That'll close the gap to 14.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
Kick this one away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. The lone back's got it. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
On to kick it away.
He'll take it on the return. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. Breaks the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Oh, man, they've already lost 1 quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost 1. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Here's the handoff. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. On the run, it's Sims. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hawaii! That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
Hawaii, 53. Utah State, 32.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and the quarterback caught at the 12.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
To the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Boyd. Push down for the tackle. And the Aggies come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Complete to the left. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle, it's Lane. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Wants to go up top on first down. The sure hands, it's Thompson.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Here's a heat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Aggies come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Gets it to him on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. On 1st and goal, let's see what Utah State calls. He'll keep it himself. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Utah State.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And he puts through the extra point.
Utah State, 39.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man on the right. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's the pressure. He's going to take off. He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half, and it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Turns it loose deep. Oh, he dropped it. That was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run it. Made a defender miss. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
And how nice is it to just have a quarterback that you believe in, that you can trust, you can put it in his hands on 3rd down to make the right decision. You've got the lead, and you've got your guy. He sees it, nothing open, tucks it, gets a huge 3rd down conversion for this offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down.
Well, we know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the quarterback. Dual threat quarterbacks. You're seeing 2 great examples in this game so far. Both guys can hurt you throwing it. Both guys can hurt you running it. It's been the running attack for both of these guys that's been the big story so far.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Got it in the middle. It's Starling. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Utah State up-tempo.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over.
Trying to get behind the defense. Makes the catch down the right side. Junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Davis. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Davis. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. He wants to throw it again. Had to get rid of it quickly. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Man, do I love being a defensive lineman in games like today when you know you got to go get the quarterback. Like, they're down on the other side. They have to throw the football. Only chance they have to get back in. I'm playing the pass every time, pinning my ears back and going to get the quarterback.
They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild chance. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Quarterback empties his backfield. He's looking to pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play with the officials on the field. We're right, and the play will stand. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that Big 12 matchup that just went final moments ago. BYU was far from the friendly confines of LaVell Edwards Stadium, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. Fun one in the Big 12, man. They generally are. as the teams there continue to jockey for bowl position.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Got a little space. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.